Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the latest album from Mogwai, As the Love Continues. So this is the 10th studio album for the post-rock band, and if you've been following them over the years, they've churned out some pretty beloved records for the genre with Young Team and Come On Die Young. Now, post-rock isn't necessarily a genre that I enjoy too much. If anything, the term post-rock kind of just describes boring instrumental rock to me, to be honest. Minus a couple records, like, here and there, don't get me wrong. And, Mogwai, not necessarily a band for me. Over the years, I suppose. I mean, I do enjoy some of their earlier work, but this new album over here, man, it is some of just the most flaccid sounding rock that I've heard in a long time, actually. There just, isn't really much about the progressions that these tracks take throughout the record that I find interesting. Sonically, a lot of the sound palettes are just soaked in reverb and just completely bland. And there's even a few spots on this album over here where they kind of experiment and add in some like electronic elements, but man, I mean, even those don't go over that well. I mean, it's kind of like you take a cup of water and, you're drinking out of that water, and then somebody just comes over, some asshole, and they just pour a bunch of, like, olive oil in it for some reason. I mean, that's kind of what it feels like when the second track hits. And then, I can't really recall much of the rest of the album. It is just one lifeless progression after another. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's not really much more I could say about this album, to be honest. It's just very sleepy, very boring. The guitar lines don't stick out in any way. The closest they come to that is maybe on the lead single, Dry Fantasy. It had a decent melody to it, but there's just no tension that's built throughout this entire album. And for post-rock, that seems to kind of be like its calling card, right? To like kind of build a bunch of tension, have a super dramatic just release. I don't know. A lot of the times you're kind of hit with these walls of chords that sound like a bunch of guys in a garage that just think what they're playing sounds great and they just want to keep playing it. So yeah, it's one of those records that I don't know. It's not like offensively bad or anything. There's nothing I could pull out of it that I could say was interesting. It didn't hold my attention, unfortunately, throughout the whole thing. With that being said, I'm feeling a 3 over here on As the Love Continues. So I'll have links down below in my description box if you guys are interested in picking up a vinyl copy of this. And if you have listened to this new Mogwai album already, what did you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and share. And if you want more content from me, hit that subscribe button. Peace.